before you scroll away, before you click another video. God says this message is not random. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment, a moment orchestrated just for you. You have been under immense pressure lately. The weight on your shoulders has felt unbearable, a burden you've carried in silence. You've been fighting battles no one else sees, struggles that have tested the very core of your being. And in those quiet moments, you've been asking, why is everything so hard? Why does this path feel so arduous, so filled with obstacles? God says, this season is not punishment. It is not a sign of abandonment or a consequence of your failings. No, my beloved child, this season is preparation. It is a sacred time of refining, of strengthening, of molding you into the person you are destined to become. Listen carefully, for these words are meant to bring comfort, clarity, and unwavering hope to your spirit. God says, I saw every tear you hid, every single drop that fell in the darkness. When you thought no one was watching, I collected them all. I felt the ache in your heart, the weariness in your soul. I heard every prayer you whispered when no one else was around. When your voice was barely a murmur, a desperate plea in the quiet of your room. I heard them all, and not one went unanswered. Not one was forgotten. You thought I was silent. In your moments of despair, you questioned my presence, my care, my very existence. You felt alone, adrift in a sea of uncertainty. But I was never silent. I was working. I was building something profound and beautiful behind the scenes, in the unseen realms, orchestrating events for your ultimate good. The delay you're experiencing, the waiting that feels interminable, is not denial. It is alignment. It is the precise timing required to bring all things into perfect order, to prepare the ground for the blessings I have in store for you. The doors that closed, the opportunities that slipped away, the relationships that ended, they were not meant to crush you. They were not meant to diminish your spirit or shatter your dreams. On the contrary, they were meant to redirect you. They were divine signposts, guiding you away from paths that would not serve your highest purpose, leading you towards the true destiny. You don't see it yet. The full picture remains veiled, obscured by the present challenges. But you will. In time, the tapestry will unfold, and you will understand the intricate beauty of my plan. If this message is speaking to your spirit right now, if these words resonate deep within your soul, bringing a glimmer of hope or peace, subscribe and stay connected, because this word is not finished. There is so much more I want to share with you, so much more wisdom and comfort to impart. Remember Jesus, my son, who walked among you. He knew struggle intimately. He faced rejection, betrayal, and immense suffering. He wept, he grieved, he felt the weight of the world. Yet, through it all, his faith remained unshaken, his purpose clear. He understood that his journey, though painful, was preparation, leading to the ultimate triumph over darkness and the promise of eternal life. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He didn't promise a life free of challenges, but he promised his presence. He promised rest for your weary soul, strength for your faltering steps, and peace that surpasses all understanding. When you feel overwhelmed, when the battles seem too great, turn to him. He is your refuge, your strength, an ever-present help in trouble. He also said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." In your darkest moments, when confusion reigns and hope seems distant, Jesus is the light. He illuminates the path, revealing the next step, even when the destination is unclear. Trust in His light to lead you. This season of preparation is not just about enduring, it's about growing. It's about shedding what no longer serves you, strengthening your character, and deepening your faith. Just as a seed must break open and push through the soil to reach the sunlight, you too are breaking open, pushing through resistance to blossom into something magnificent. Think of the disciples. They faced storms, persecution, and doubt. But through every challenge, Jesus was with them, teaching them, preparing them for the monumental task ahead. Their struggles forged their faith, sharpened their resolve, and ultimately empowered them to change the world. Your struggles are doing the same for you. They are forging your resilience, sharpening your spiritual discernment, and preparing you for the unique purpose I have designed. Every closed door, every redirection, every tear shed in secret is a brushstroke in the masterpiece I am creating with your life. It's a lesson learned, a strength gained, a deeper understanding of my unwavering love. You are being equipped, refined, and made ready for the next chapter, for the blessings that are far greater than anything you can imagine right now. You may not see my hand, but it is always at work. Like a master weaver, I am intricately weaving together every thread of your life. The joys, the sorrows, the triumphs, the trials. Each thread has its place, contributing to a beautiful and purposeful design. Nothing is wasted. No experience is without meaning. Consider the story of Joseph. He endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. For years, his life seemed to be a series of misfortunes. Yet, through it all, my hand was guiding him, preparing him, positioning him for a destiny far grander than he could have conceived. His suffering was not punishment, it was preparation for him to save his family and a nation. Your story, too, is being written with a divine purpose. Trust in the unseen. Trust that even when the path is dark, I am lighting the way. Trust that even when you feel weak, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Trust that even when you feel lost, I know exactly where you are and where you are going. My plans for you are for good, to give you a future and a hope. So, how do you navigate this season of preparation? First, embrace patience. Great things take time to cultivate. Do not rush the process, but allow yourself to be transformed. Second, cultivate gratitude. Even in the midst of difficulty, find small mercies, small blessings to acknowledge. Gratitude shifts your perspective and opens your heart to more. Third, lean into prayer. Continue to whisper your heart's desires, your fears, your hopes to me. I am always listening. Fourth, immerse yourself in my word. The scriptures are a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, offering wisdom, comfort, and guidance for every step of your journey. Fifth, seek community. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who share your faith, and who can offer support and encouragement. You are not meant to walk this path alone. And finally, remember Jesus. He is the ultimate example of enduring preparation. His life, death, and resurrection are the ultimate testament to my love and my power to bring good out of every situation. When you feel overwhelmed, look to Him. When you feel doubt, remember His promises. When you feel alone, know that He is with you, always, to the very end of the age. This season is not punishment, it is preparation. It is a sacred time where I am equipping you, strengthening you, and aligning you for the incredible future I have planned. Hold fast to hope, hold fast to faith, and know with absolute certainty that I am with you every step of the way. The best is yet to come. Amen. The resistance you feel is proof of your calling. The enemy does not attack what is ordinary. You have felt drained, confused, questioning your worth. But what you thought was breaking you was strengthening your foundation. Just like gold must go through fire to be purified, you are being refined. The pressure is producing power. The waiting is producing wisdom, and the pain is producing purpose. And now God says something you were not expecting. My child, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. In moments of doubt, when the shadows lengthen and the path ahead seems unclear, remember the words of Jesus. He walked through trials, faced temptations, and endured suffering, yet his spirit remained unbroken. His life is a testament to divine purpose. Think of the parables he shared, stories of unwavering faith. The mustard seed, small yet growing into the largest of garden plants. It symbolizes the immense power that can blossom from even the tiniest spark of faith within you. Consider the storm on the Sea of Galilee. The disciples, terrified, cried out, "Lord, save us, we are going to drown." And Jesus, with a word, calmed the raging waters. He asked them, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" This reminds us that even in the fiercest storms of life, His presence brings peace, and His power can quell any tempest. The resistance you feel, the burdens you carry, are not signs of weakness, but indicators of the profound journey you are on. Just as a sculptor chips away at stone to reveal the masterpiece within, your challenges are shaping you, refining your character, and bringing forth the divine potential God has placed within you. Every moment of struggle is an opportunity for growth. Every tear shed is a testament to your humanity and your capacity for deep feeling. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Jesus taught us about perseverance. He spoke of building a house on solid rock, so that when the rains came, it would not fall. Your foundation, built on faith and strengthened by trials, is becoming that unshakable rock. The draining feeling, the confusion, the questioning of your worth, these are the whispers of the adversary, attempting to divert you from your divine path. But God's voice is louder, clearer, and filled with unwavering love. He sees your heart, knows your struggles, and celebrates your resilience. You are not alone in this journey. Jesus promised, "I am with you always, to the very end of the age." His Spirit walks beside you, guiding your steps, offering comfort in sorrow and strength in weakness. The pressure you feel is not meant to crush you, but to forge you into something stronger, more resilient, and more radiant. It is producing power, the power of endurance, unwavering belief to overcome. The waiting you experience is not empty time, but a period of profound preparation. It is producing wisdom, insights gained through patience, understanding cultivated through reflection, and discernment honed by trust in divine timing. And the pain you endure is not meaningless suffering, but a catalyst for transformation. It is producing purpose, a deeper understanding of your calling, a clearer vision of your mission, and a profound empathy that will allow you to touch the lives of others. Remember the story of Job, who lost everything, yet never lost his faith. In the end, God restored to him more than he had before. Your story, too, is one of ultimate triumph through faith. So, when the attack comes, lift your eyes to the heavens. Draw strength from the teachings of Jesus, from his sacrifice, and from his resurrection, for in him you find salvation, but also the blueprint for a life lived with courage, conviction, and boundless purpose. You are being refined, not broken. You are being strengthened, not weakened. You are being prepared for a greater calling. And now God says something you were not expecting. He says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." God says, you have been asking for growth, but growth requires stretching. You prayed for elevation, but elevation requires preparation. You asked for more, and more requires maturity. I am not ignoring you. I am shaping you. There are things I had to remove from your life, not because they were bad, but because they were limiting. Because what I'm building in you cannot fit inside who you used to be. God says, you thought you were losing, but you were being repositioned. You thought you were delayed, but you were being protected. There were things ahead that would have destroyed you if you arrived too early. So I slowed you down, not to hurt you, but to save you. Take a deep breath. This is not the end of your story. Right now, as you're listening, God says there is something breaking in the spiritual realm. Chains of fear, chains of doubt, chains of anxiety. You have felt stuck, but the shift has already begun. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. God says, this message found you because you needed confirmation. You have been thinking about quitting, about giving up, about settling, but you were not created for survival mode. You were created for impact. The storm did not come to drown you. It came to reveal how strong you actually are. God says, watch what happens next. The same people who overlooked you will see the transformation. The same doors that stayed shut will open unexpectedly. The same situation that caused tears will cause testimony. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are being positioned. Say this quietly. I trust the process, even when I don't understand it, even when it hurts, even when it's silent. I trust it because God says the breakthrough is closer than you think.